Good morning, ladies. Welcome to Soroptimist Installation of Officers for the biennium 2020 to 2022. Let us now all be silent for a moment as we listen to the invocation to be led by our SIAPR Treasurer and SI-Antipolo Director, Michelle Antonio.
Let us bow our heads as we put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Eternal God, we thank you for giving us this day as we are gathered for this important occasion, which is the installation of club officers of SI-Antipolo for the biennium 2020 to 22, led by our dear President Tips Gorospe. Send your spirit upon them and provide them the grace to enable them to be faithful in their duties and obligations and fulfill them with integrity. Be their constant guide and inspiration so that the ideals and goals they have set for this club will be fully realized. Great God, give all of us, the officers and members of Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippine region, led by our beloved Governor Billy Kimpo, the power to believe in ourselves and in what we can do. May we approach the matters that we must handle with sincere and just hearts and guide our tongues that we may foster peace instead of division. Keep us free from selfish concerns, that we may freely give ourselves in loving service to others. Keep us always true to the principles on which our beloved organization is founded. Heavenly Father, be with us always, especially during these troubled times, when the entire world is in turmoil brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. And as we accept the realities of everyday living, let our constant prayer be in the words of Saint Francis: Lord, make the Soroptimists channels of your love. Where there is darkness, let us bring light and hope. Amen.
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 Ann, audio. Ann, can we proceed?
Okay, to formally, thank you, Treasurer Girly. Now to formally welcome us to this occasion, here's President Bing De Jesus for the welcome remarks and acknowledgement of guests.
Nakawala na
One's phone.
Bing, it's your turn.
Hindi. Naka-LTE ako.
There you go.
Wala na kayo. Start pa lang eh. Ako nasusunod na ako.
Yeah, we can.
Bing, it's you.
We can hear you.
President Bing.
Wala na ko ng tao.
Baka mawala.
Meron na. Meron na. Sa kanila, theirs, not mine.
It's theirs.
We can see you, Miss Baby.
Internet. Wow, wala. Hindi ko kayo makita. Now I can see Girly. I can see Bendet.
Oh, Bendet. You can see me, baby.
Yeah, I can. Ang lakas ang lipstick mo, pula.
Dadapa eh.
Parang nakatulog yung lipstick natin, ano?
Bing!
Okay, okay. Pati
Bing, nawala si Bing.
Pulang-pulang.
Wala si Bing.
We lost Bing.
Bing, you lost your audio
Yeah.
connection.
Bing!
Bing, nawawala ka. Iniintay ka.
Pati si Michelle din nawala.
Yan na. I think nawawala
Bakit
yung
nawala
audio.
yung akin?
Yung mga audio
Kanila
nawawala.
Bakit
Mary Ann,
nawala?
sa kanila yun.
Mga vid.
Meron silang
Natagalan ako
hawakan.
kasi nag-update pa siya. So,
Ayan na,
magta-type
ayan na si Mimi. Ayan na si Mimi. I can see Mimi.
Baby, namimiss ka na namin.
Oo nga, namimiss ko din kayo eh. Chats. Ano, nakawala ka na chats, ano?
Hi,
Ayan
Ate
si Long, oh. Si Long, hindi pa nag-almusal si Long.
Hindi pa hindi pa nakakalabas si
nag-almusal si
Chato.
Long.
Kausapin mo kaya si Nice, ha? May installation kami. Dennis, pakibigay ka din.
Okay ba to?
It's Bing.
Long, hindi ka pa nag-almusal. Ano?
Bing is not yet back. She's not yet back.
Nawala.
Yeah.
Nawala.
Let's
Wala pa
move
si
on.
Bing.
Hindi daw makabalik.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Maya,
So,
so
There.
maybe
She's
we
back.
can
Connecting
issue
to
back.
audio na siya. Bing.
okay.
Okay.
Bing, you're
Yan na,
back.
yan na, yan na. Okay.
Bing is back.
Yes, oo. Yung ginawa ko.
Okay.
Good morning.
Saan ba si...
Yes. Please proceed.
Beautiful and empowered Soroptimist of SI-Antipolo and our dear guests of honor. Welcome, ladies, to today's installation of our new set of officers for biennium 2020 to 2022. Today is a day of celebration and gratitude. Celebration because
Please mute while Bing is speaking.
officers who have committed to lead SI-Antipolo for the next 2 years of the new biennium. Gratitude because with this new set of officers, I am confident that SI-Antipolo will soar to greater heights in fulfilling our mission of improving the lives of women and girls. We are lucky that despite this challenging time, our guests accepted our invitation to join us today in this special occasion. So, ladies, please help me welcome our guests. Our new governor of SIAPR, Governor Gabriel Billy Calizo Quimpo from SI Calibo. A warm welcome, Governor. Of course, our very own from Metro Manila Southeast District, Governor-elect Gigi Peñalosa from SI Mandaluyong. Our beloved Didi Baby Ocampo. And of course, our new Didi Dorothy Cuevas, who will be our charging officer later. Thank you, ladies, for accepting our invitation and witnessing this installation. Though we cannot be together physically, we are able to hold this installation via Zoom. So let's proceed and enjoy the rest of the program. Thank you.
Thank you, President Bing. Now, before proceeding to the candlelight ceremony, let us all first listen to the inspirational message of our Governor-elect, Gigi Peñalosa.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me well?
Yes, Gigi.
Yes.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone. It's my great pleasure to be present here in the Zoom installation of SI-Antipolo. And I'd like to greet everyone a pleasant day, a good morning via Zoom. I am so excited, although I've always been excited going to the events of SI-Antipolo, but this day is really very exciting for me because this is my first time to be on a Zoom installation of Soroptimist. Good morning, incoming Governor Calizo Quimpo, all the way from Calibo. I haven't seen you for a long time. I wish we could all be physically present today for this momentous event. We all have to be together. But this is now the new norm. Sabi nga now, we just Zoom in. And of course, many adjustments and changes have happened in our lives in the last 4 months of this pandemic. And for one, many women and girls have likely been compromised. Domestic violence, sexual exploitation, teenage pregnancy, harm probabilities of early marriages, and even child labor. This is quite challenging for a volunteer organization like ours, given the fact
Maraming pala kayo.
obviously it's very difficult now how and what we can do to implement projects given the absence of physical activities. Any crisis, however,
Mawala ang internet niyan.
to be educated.
Sana dito ka sa sala, mas malakas dito.
Education being the best way they can be assured of having a better life. SI-Antipolo has always been outstanding and successful in producing winners who believe your dream, education, and training
Nawalang video.
for women. We have given honor to our region by
Baka naman volume.
winners in 2012 and 2019. Most of these women are now paying it forward and living their dreams. With these achievements on the part of SI-Antipolo, I hope it will inspire you more to find possible ways, even during this pandemic, to continue helping women to become educated. As a club known for its strong partnership with your LGU, I know you can come up with creative ways and opportunities to pursue much needed projects, no matter how simple, to continue our mission of helping women and girls to live better lives. To the outgoing officers, congratulations for a job well done for biennium 2018-2020, and to the incoming officers for 2020-2022. I wish you all the best of your service. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you,
Good morning.
Gigi. It has always been a pleasure for SI-Antipolo having you in most of our activities. Thank you very much. Now, let us proceed to the installation of the officers of the current biennium. Your charging officer will be Didi Dorothy Cuevas. She will inform you of Soroptimist traditions and remind you of your duties as officers of the club. Didi Dorothy.
Good morning. Today, June 25, we are installing the officers of SI-Antipolo for biennium 2020 to 2022. The large candle before us, which we shall call the Soroptimist candle, is a symbol of our entire organization from which we receive inspiration, instruction, and guidance. On the other hand, the colored candles that will receive their light from the Soroptimist candle represent the responsibilities of the individual officers. By lighting your candles, each of you pledges to abide by the ideals and purposes of the Soroptimist International of the Philippines region, our federation, the Soroptimist International of the Americas, and Soroptimist International. Upon you, the club officers, rest real and challenging responsibilities. Your club looks up to you for the successful execution of the purposes of Soroptimist, namely leadership, service, achievement, friendship, integrity, and sincerity. I now call on the Board of Directors, Ms. Gurley Antonio, Ms. Sid Marquez, and Ms. Chato Dolot to please light the blue candle, which symbolizes sobriety and peace, as a token of the pledge you are about to make. Each of you has been elected as director. It is your duty to serve on the board of your clubs for a period of 2 years. You are important to the smooth operation of your club, to planning and carrying out activities that will result in the growth in stature of your club. The president sits as chairperson of the board, but you shall have general supervision of the association at all times, subject to the review of the entire membership. You shall prescribe necessary rules and regulations for an orderly procedure of the business of the association. Do you accept these responsibilities?
Yes,
I do.
I do.
Public Relations Officer. I request Public Relations Officer Long Hiao to light the red candle as a token of the pledge you are about to make. Okay. The color red is the symbol of love and understanding. You are responsible for enhancing awareness about Soroptimist and boosting the club's stature with the community. Coming out with a club newsletter, contributing articles to the SIPR magazine and website, sending news items about the club's activities to colleagues, GOs, NGOs, other civic organizations, and the mass media are ways of letting other women and the general public know of the club's program of service. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. May I request Auditor Edna Balucan to light the green candle that symbolizes wealth and accuracy as a token of the pledge you're about to make? As auditor of your club, your duty is to ensure that all funds received are efficiently invested and wisely spent, and expenses remain within the budget. You are to see that there is financial stability and sound management in the handling of club funds. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. For Treasurer, Assistant Treasurer, I request Treasurer Bing De Jesus and Assistant Treasurer Lita Macalalan to light the gold candle symbolizing wealth, trust, and honesty as a token of the pledge you are about to make. Okay. As treasurers, your duties consist of receiving all funds of the club, depositing them, preparing and signing all checks, making all remittances as required by region procedures and federation bylaws. Keeping your board and your membership informed is also important, and you must report on the financial status of the club at business meetings. Remember the time and talent represented by the money you care for what are among the most precious of assets of the club. Your role is typified by the Soroptimist objective of integrity. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
You. Recording Secretary, Assistant Recording Secretary. I request Recording Secretary Mary Ann Concepcion and Assistant Recording Secretary Annie Banaga to light the peach candle, the symbol of life and golden deeds you are about to record as a token of the pledge you are about to make. As recording secretaries, it is your primary duty to be present at all meetings. You must accurately record the minutes of the club and board meetings in order to maintain the history of the club's achievement in this biennium. You shall submit minutes of the business meetings and any recommendations from the board of directors. You shall maintain a record of membership. Thus, you will be serving the Soroptimist objective of achievement. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I
I
do.
Okay, thank you. Corresponding Secretary, Assistant Corresponding Secretary. I request Corresponding Secretary Cecil Cruz and Assistant Corresponding Secretary LV Calope to light the pink candle symbolizing friendship as a token of the pledge you are about to make. As corresponding secretaries, your duty shall be send out notices and carry on correspondence with members of other clubs in the region. Your position requires that you keep abreast of all activities, disseminate pertinent information promptly, and extend a hand of friendship in all that you do. A corresponding secretary can be a great help to the president and help to build goodwill and understanding, thus serving the Soroptimist objective of friendship. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
May I request Vice President Bendet McFarland to light the yellow candle, the symbol of harmony as a token of the pledge you are about to make. You have been elected as Vice President of your club. You must be ever ready to step into the shoes of the President and carry forward in her absence if necessary. One of your duties is program planning, which is very important since forward-looking, interesting programs will have a great bearing on the success of your club for this biennium. Your knowledge of region and federation projects will be most helpful in this respect. You will want to put forth your best efforts for the ideals and goals of Soroptimist. In this role, you will be carrying out the Soroptimist objective of dignity of service. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. May I request the President-elect Mimi Nitura to light the silver candle as a token of the pledge you are about to make. To service as you wait on the wings. But you will not just be a bystander. This is an intensive learning period for you, a time for preparing to take over the leadership of this club. Be actively involved in the club's activities. Study and understand well the goals and service programs of the region and federation. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Finally, may I request the President Teach Gorospe to light the white candle as a token of the pledge you are about to make. Okay. The color white symbolizes leadership and understanding. You will need these traits as the chosen leader of this club in order to attain the objectives of Soroptimist during this biennium. You shall preside at all meetings, carry out the policies of the club, and represent to the community the spirit and character of Soroptimist. As the presiding officer, you must be fair, tactful, and just, and above all, you will be gentle and kind. Common sense, openness to ideas, compassion, and willingness to learn will enable you to develop effective communication, maximize the participation of your members, and succeed in meeting the goals of Soroptimist. You will need to be alert to changing needs in your community and knowledgeable about region, federation, and international concerns. Do you accept the duties of your office and promise to fulfill them to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do.
I now enjoin each of you to pledge to do your best to carry out the requirement of your respective offices. May I recommend that each of you study the bylaws of SIPR and those of the Federation, SI of the Americas, not once but many times, so that you will be thoroughly familiar with them. Also, may I suggest a review of all Soroptimist materials, especially those concerning the SIA's 4 pillars of success and the region's identifying projects, region and federation procedures, membership privileges, and responsibilities. It is very helpful for officers and directors to meet and make this study together.
Thank you very much, Didi Dorothy. May I now request Governor Billy Calizo Quimpo to administer the oath of office.
Audio. There's no audio, Miss.
Governor Billy, you have to unmute yourself. Gov Billy, please unmute yourself.
There is no audio.
Edna.
Wala.
Tita Edna po, walang audio. Cecil.
Nasaan ba si... Ayun.
Kay.
Hello? Okay na?
Yes.
Yes,
Walang audio. Tita Cecil.
Okay.
Si Gigi.
Again, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Yes.
I, Florita Gorosa,
Having been elected to the position of
having been elected to the
Recording
position of
Secretary.
President
Treasurer.
National Americas Philippines Region Incorporated,
Of the
Soroptimist International of Antipolo,
SI-Antipolo.
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that
Swear.
I will well and faithfully discharge
I will well and faithfully discharge
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
the duties and obligations incumbent upon office
the duties and obligations incumbent upon this office,
that I will abide by and obey the rules and regulations
that I will abide by and obey the rules and regulations
and the Constitution and bylaws of Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippines Region,
and by the laws of SI-Antipolo,
Soroptimist International of the Philippines region.
Philippines region.
and Soroptimist International of the Americas,
and Soroptimist International of the Americas,
that I will adhere and dedicate myself to the highest ideals of service
that I
will adhere and dedicate
myself
myself
to the highest ideals of service
with the aim in view
Service.
With the aim
in view
of furthering the Soroptimist objectives,
The aim in
of
view.
furthering the Soroptimist ideas,
that I will impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily
that I will impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily,
voluntarily
without mental reservation
Without
purpose.
mental reservation.
reservation or purpose of evasion.
Purpose of
Or
evasion.
purpose
So
of
help me God.
So help me
So
God.
help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By the, it's still governors by the authority. Governor.
Hindi pa tapos.
Hindi pa tapos.
Governor Dorothy.
By the Governor Billy. Hindi pa po tapos.
Ah, Billy.
By the authority.
By saan dito?
Or invested in.
Lapit na.
Saan?
By the authority.
Page 6.
Hmm? Can you read because the copy that was sent to me is missing that page. So can you read it for me and I'll just follow.
Governor-elect Gigi, please.
By the authority.
Governor-elect Gigi.
Baka Secretary Mary Ann, you can send it.
Our Governor-elect Gigi can read it. Governor-elect Gigi.
Just a minute, I get my black book. You have your black book. What page is that?
Governor Billy, I send it to your Viber.
Okay.
You can read it.
Okay.
Bakit ayaw? By the authority vested in me as Governor of SIAPR for the current biennium, I now declare these officers and directors duly installed in the offices to which they were elected for the ensuing term. I congratulate each of you and wish you a most successful and happy term in office. To all officers, you are to be congratulated on having been elected to direct the activities for the Soroptimist Club for the next 2 years. You know well the responsibilities that your respective positions entail, and we are confident you will accept your obligations seriously. The success of your club depends heavily on your performance.
Hello.
And to all members, you have elected officers to lead you in the years ahead. By placing them as your leaders, you must not lose sight of the fact that cooperation from every member is necessary for continuing the success you have enjoyed in the past.
And you are mute.
Thank you very much, Governor Billy. And congratulations to the officers. Good luck. And may all of you lead the club towards uplifting and bettering the lives of women and girls in our community amidst this pandemic that we are in. Now, let us now declare our commitment to Soroptimist values by reciting the Soroptimist Pledge. May I call in immediate past District Director Sid Marquez to lead us in making the pledge.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge allegiance to Soroptimist.
I pledge allegiance to Soroptimist
And to the ideals for which it stands.
and to the ideals for which it stands.
The sincerity of friendship.
The sincerity of friendship.
The joy of achievement.
The joy of achievement.
The dignity of service.
The dignity of service.
The integrity of profession.
The integrity of profession.
The love of country.
The love of country.
I will put forth my greatest effort.
I will put forth my greatest effort
to promote,
hold,
and defend these ideals
and defend these ideals
for larger fellowship in home,
for the larger fellowship in home,
in society,
in society,
in business, for country, and for God.
And for God.
and for God.
And for God.
And for God. Thank you very much, BD Sid. Now we come to the pinning of the President's pin. And we are going to have our handover of the club's leadership from the outgoing President to the incoming President. But first, let us listen to the valedictory address of our outgoing President, President Bing De Jesus.
Our guest of honor, Governor Billy Calizo Quimpo, Governor-elect Gigi Peñalosa, District Director Baby Ocampo, District Director Dorothy Cuevas, SI-Antipolo officers and members. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning.
In our last club meeting last June 4, I gave a brief background of our club's accomplishments for the biennium 2018 to 2020. May I please do a summary again today for the benefit of our guests and the other SI members who were not able to attend the meeting. I will do the report by pillar to facilitate the summary. First pillar is membership. In 2018, when I started my term, our club had 25 members. We held a tea party in July of 2019, and we inducted 8 new members in September in CP Gurley's residence during her birthday. And today, as we usher in the new biennium, 2020 to 22, we are fortunate to have the same number of members, 25 members, who are renewing their membership. And to give you a short history, our two members passed on. That's Maan Flores and Lori Alcantara. If we could just pause for a short prayer for the two of them. One migrated to Australia, and 2 are migrating to Canada and the US. 3 have chosen to withdraw their membership because of health problems. I would like to thank Lita Makalalad for bringing in 5 new members to the club. As you can see, our membership may be lean compared to other clubs, but I am proud to say these members are the most dedicated, hardworking, reliable, and dependable members a successful club can have. It is an excellent mix of committed women who share their time, resources, writing skills, wisdom, and other talents to help serve our women and girls. For the last 2 years, our officers were able to attend the leadership training conducted by SIAPR through our SALTs, headed by no less than GEGG Peñalosa, and where our director, Mimi Nitura, is also a facilitator. This year, we also attended the joint Metro Manila Membership Summit, which goal is to strengthen and retain the current membership. We also attended for 2 consecutive years the joint district meeting. And last, under membership, we would like to announce that our club celebrated its 30 years anniversary last April 10, 2020. Proceeding to the second pillar program. For the SIA flagship dream programs, of course, we are so proud that our LYDA candidate, Rhea Bernardes, won the LYDA Federation Award, and she was awarded at the 27th Mid-Biennial Conference in Iloilo on May 24, 25, 2019. She won $15,000, and she is now enrolled, taking up psychology, and still continues with her advocacy, which is the Batang Palengke. For this year, our LYDA candidate is from Mati, Davao, and her name is Eden Bucalon, but unfortunately, because of work constraint, she was not able to attend our district judging. Going now to the other DREAM program, the DIBI, Dream It Being program. For 2 years, we conducted DIBI with 100 participants at the De La Paz National High School with Tata, Miss Maria Rachel Guzman, head of DIBI as facilitator. And the last one, the latest one was held only last March 9. And so we were not able to communicate with the school because of the closure, because of the pandemic. But we were able to hold it just as well. For the, at the Iloilo conference, the one says for program, region winner for the DIY club that was formed by the participants of the De La Paz National High School. Region winner for the DIBI club, that also DIBI Outstanding Club Performance and 4 Pillar Success Award, program runner-up. I share this Celebrating Success Award with past President Chato because it was during her time that the DIBI participants formed the DIBI club. We are showing you the trophies that we received at the Iloilo conference. For the Unsung Women Hero, we also participated, and our candidate was Adelpha Barin from Antipolo, 75 years old. She does community service from church to scholarship to housing. Scholarship for students to providing homes for homeless. Now, for the SIAPR, the identifying projects, we signed, of course, a MOA with our adapted barangay, De La Paz, under Barangay Captain Jeff Fernan. We signed a MOA with the PNP, Women and Children's Protection Desk, and the Adapted Child Development Center, where we had our gift giving in Christmas of 2018. We sent also a representative of the PNB at the 10th Biennial Summit in Cebu in September of 2018. I myself attended the same summit in Cebu. Now, proceeding to the third pillar, public awareness, I would like first to congratulate our club for winning this year the Region Award for celebrating success for our art contest, which is an annual project that we do, which is a club-initiated project after SI America some years back already stopped that SIA-initiated program. So our club, we took it upon ourselves to continue it, and we won. I like to congratulate our club that we won the Region Award for celebrating success for public awareness. We had a website launch last year for the club as well as the district. We came up, the club officers came out in 2 shows in PTB4, that's the Mayan and Bagong Pilipinas, in February and March for Women's Month. We conducted a Violence Against Women seminar for the barangay in coordination with the PNP Women's Desk. We were accredited with the Antipolo local government in October of 2018. We were able to, in collaboration with the Philippine Cancer Society and SI Ortigas, we had the breast and cervix screening February 22 with 64 women attending. And for further checkup, we had 14 out of 53 for cervix and 4 for breast. Of course, for the SIAPR events, we attended the UN in 2018 in Villa Escudero. And last year, we are proud to say that MMSED hosted a UN event with Northwest at the Rizal Park Hotel, representing the country of Spain. We also attended the Human Rights and the Christmas party this year in November. For the conventions, for international conventions, we attended the 45th Biennial Convention in Yokohama, Japan in August of 2018, the 21st Soroptimist International Convention in Kuala Lumpur, where we were together with Governor Billy. And then, of course, for the local, we had the 27th Mid-Biennial Conference in Iloilo, March 24 to 25 last year. Moving on, for the last pillar is fundraising. We thank Governor Lydia for giving us the can that we put our donations every meeting, because of that, for 2 consecutive years, we were able to donate to SI America $200. We had 3 new members in Sapaguita in 2018 and 2 upgrade. Of course, we received donations from the artists of Antipolo, from the Liway movie, and from our dear members celebrating milestone birthdays. As part of our 30th club anniversary, we were supposed to schedule a dinner dance fundraising last April, but because of the pandemic, we had to postpone it indefinitely. So, that's about the summary. At this point, it is but proper to thank all who have helped, guided, advised, and supported me in my 2 years of presidency. First of all, my gratitude to God for placing me in this position in His own time, because I have been a member for 30 years, together with 4 other charter members who are all here, except for Bobby. May I mention Charter President Gurley, PRO Long, Cecil Cruz, and Bobby Berba. But I became president at a time when I was ready and equipped with the necessary mindset and wisdom and patience to perform my duties and responsibilities as president the best way I can and I know. Second, to the SI-Antipolo members, officers, directors, and pillar heads for the guidance, the advice, assistance, support. I thank you so much. Allow me to make special mention of Charter President Gurley for being the foundress of our club, my sister IPDD Seed for guiding me, past President Chato, President Tits for heading the art contest, which won us the region we award for public awareness. Of course, VP Bendet and Auditor Edna for making our LYDA and unsung women hero candidates win because of their skills in writing. Treasurer Ann for all the hard work, including this Zoom installation. Thank you so much. And Cecil and LV for being reliable when we need attendance for some events that some others cannot attend. Thank you, of course, again to Lita Makalalad for recruiting members, friends who renewed their membership this year. Third, of course, our district, Metro Manila Southeast District, headed by District Director Baby Ocampo and now District Director Dorothy. Thanks for all the guidance, the friendship. The baby for teaching us to fight for what is right and what we stand for. To be prompt, to always be prepared, to set good example. Thank you so much. To the presidents and PEs of the other 4 clubs of MMSED, Mandaluyong, Makati, San Juan, and Ortigas, thank you for the camaraderie. And last, to SIAPR, to our Governor Lydia Ko, her region officers, her pillar heads, and to the SIAPR staff, Neri, Lerma, and Reggie. Thank you so much for your leadership and assistance to our club. I certainly had a humbling and wonderful two-year experience serving our community as president. And as I step down as president, I am honored to pass the baton to my dearest friend, my recruit. Welcome, President Tits. And congratulations, I am 100% confident that you will bring SI-Antipolo to greater new heights. I vow to support the new set of officers of biennium 2020 to 22. Continue on the genuine service, ladies. Mabuhay ang SI-Antipolo. Thank you so much.
And
Mute.
yes. So can I call on outgoing President Bing and incoming President Tits for the presentation of the President's pin and the symbolic handover of the club's gable and bell, the symbols of the club authority.
Mina?
Yes.
I am honored to present to you, my dear President Tits, the President's pin here and the gable and bell here, symbols of authority as mandated by Soroptimist custom.
Fellow Soroptimists and guests, let us now listen to the incoming President, Tits Gorospe, who will deliver her acceptance speech.
Honorable guests and fellow Soroptimists, SIAPR Governor Billy Calizo Quimpo, Governor-elect Gigi Peñalosa, Metro Manila Southeast District Director Dorothy Cuevas, and Metro Manila Southeast Immediate Past District Director Baby Ocampo, good morning and thank you. Thank you very much for gracing our installation today. To my Soroptimist sisters of SI-Antipolo, my warmest greetings, and thank you for the great honor to lead our club in the next biennium. I formally accept this presidency with a full and grateful heart. You have my sincere assurance that I will be dedicated to the mission vision of Soroptimist, the same way I have shown my commitment over the past 11 years since my induction to the club in 2009. So let me take this opportunity to thank immediate past president and beloved friend, Bing De Jesus, for inviting me to the club and sponsoring my membership way back then. Thank you, Bing, for helping me start my Soroptimist journey. The journey of getting involved and committing to a cause so that I could give back in some way. And of course, I also would like to thank you, IPP, your board of outgoing officers, for a very successful biennium. Indeed, you are an inspiration for me to take up the challenge and the avenue to continue the great works that you have begun. I look forward to your continued support and guidance. At this juncture, let me also take the opportunity to acknowledge, aside from IPP being the other past club presidents I have had the privilege of working with. Thank you, Charter President Gurley, past President Joyce, past President Sid, past President Ann, past President Mimi, and past President Tato, for your leadership, your respective initiatives, and noteworthy achievements. They have served as stepping stones to bring the club to where it is now. Pwede na ba nating tawagin ang SI-Antipolo na rising star ng Soroptimist? Pwede na? Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I know that it is both an inspiration and a challenge to follow in a line of these remarkable ladies. But God willing, I resolve to build upon your legacy. As I assume my post today, I realize that each of these presidents must have faced challenging moments in the respective biennium, each at a critical juncture in the club's 30-year history. But my moment now comes arguably at the most dark, challenging, and unprecedented time in our history and our life, all because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Sino yung nakasama na yan?
Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi niya kilala.
Amidst the fears and challenges of this pandemic, we know we are transforming into Soroptimist year 2020, which will not be a year of Soroptimist as usual. But I believe that we may be shaken by the pandemic. It may limit our mobility and affect our Soroptimist pursuits. But with the will and creativity, let us embrace the new normal. Let us make this Soroptimist year a year of new inspiration, a year of new hope, a year of fresh initiatives and amazing achievements. For most of us who have made Soroptimist a way of life, this year will also be a year of quiet and sober reassessment of the Soroptimist character and purpose. As I assume my role as club president, I believe that this journey will not be a smooth one if I am to walk it alone. know I am not alone. I would like to congratulate each of the newly installed officers of the coming biennium. Our fellow club members have shown their confidence in you and in me by electing us to our respective positions. I look forward to serving with you. Most of you are not new officers, so I have already seen your energy, enthusiasm, and commitment. And to the rest of our members, I am grateful for your support, and I look forward to an exciting and rewarding biennium with all of you. At the heart of what I believe as a leader are two simple principles: trusting people and sharing responsibility. I believe that if you trust people and give them more power and control as club members, they become stronger and the club becomes stronger too. I believe profoundly that we are all in this together. We all have responsibility as individuals, as parents, as families, as a club. We all have a role to play, and it is by bringing those values to play that we can do good for our club and the women and girls that we serve. Let us trust each other and share the responsibility for the club. On a personal note, I would like to express my gratitude to Soroptimist role models and friends I have made outside the club. Governor-elect Gigi, IPDD Baby, and Didi Dorothy, thank you very much for your inspiration, your friendship, and your continued support. Best of all, I would like to thank my children, Choi and Gail, Maggie and Steffi, for their enduring love and support as I embark on this new chapter in my Soroptimist journey. Let me end by leaving with you this famous quote that speaks to us as Soroptimists. It is by Winston Churchill, and it goes, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." It is undeniable that today we exist in a society where much emphasis is placed on personal wealth accumulation. However, we must always remember the less fortunate among us and the fact that life in abundance comes as a result of giving ourselves to others. This is who we are as Soroptimists. We know that the more we give of ourselves, the more we are likely to receive, so that we can continue to make a difference in the lives of others, especially in the lives of the women and girls that we serve. Let us always be a voice for hope, a voice for optimism, especially in these difficult times. Thank you very much. More power, Soroptimist International of Antipolo. Stay healthy and safe, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Fitz. Now we come to the presentation of the plaque of appreciation to the immediate past president. President Fitz, will you please read the citation on the plaque of appreciation for immediate past President Bing De Jesus? Welcome, Bobby.
Thank you.
Okay.
We miss you, Bobby.
So
We miss you, dear.
this is the plaque of appreciation. May I read the citation? Soroptimist International of Antipolo presents this plaque of appreciation to President Bing De Jesus for her dedication to Soroptimist. As club president for the biennium 2018 to 2020, she has effectively kept the club members together, actively participate in the club activities. She has closely kept to the tasks asked of her as president and has garnered recognition for the SI-Antipolo Club, both from the local government units of Antipolo as well as the Soroptimist International of the Americas, Philippines region. The club is grateful for her generosity of time, talent, and resources for all the activities embarked on. Given this 25th day of June, 2020. Signed, Micaelina Antonio, Soroptimist International of Antipolo Charter President, Epinila Ocampo, Metro Manila Southeast Immediate Past District Director, and Florita Sigorospe, SI-Antipolo Club President for the biennium 2020 to 2022.
Thank you.
Bing, here's your plaque.
Thank you. So I receive
Now?
it na. Here na. Here na.
Magic.
Galing nga.
Magic.
Yes, oh, ayan, tips. Thank you so much.
Teleportation.
Can I now call on Governor Billy Calizo Quimpo for the presentation of the past president's pin to President Bing De Jesus?
Thank you. Past President Bing De Jesus, thank you very much for your exemplary leadership, for the great work that you have done for SI-Antipolo. I present you this past president pin. Wear it proudly always. You are indeed an epitome of a woman blessed and is a blessing to others.
Dad, may tumatawag sa akin. Baka may tao sa gate.
The pin will be sent to you by our secretariat.
Kunwari, meron na.
Kunyari, meron na.
Sa gate, baka yung may
Yay!
pasalubong lang sa gate. Baka nandyan na yung pinadala sa akin.
Thank you very much, Governor Billy. Now, as we say thank you to the outgoing officers, let us welcome the incoming officers with the resounding yes, we will. A promise to take active part in the club and region activities in the coming 2 years. Congratulations again to all the officers of SI-Antipolo.
Yay! Thank you!
Cheers! Now, to introduce our guest speaker, may I call on past District Director DD Sid for a short intro of our guest speaker.
I'm honored and privileged to introduce our guest speaker today. He brings to our position a distinguished list of achievements. As president, SI Calibo was incorporated, registered with Securities and Exchange Commission, and accredited by the Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Aklan as a bona fide NGO. These steps qualified SI Calibo to partner with and receive financial assistance from the government for SI Calibo projects. She is a respected leader in the Philippine tourism industry. She was recognized as one of the outstanding women in tourism in 2000 by Women in Travel Manila, which is I am also a member, received the Regional Tourism Excellence Award, Western Visayas, and Lifetime Achievement Award from the Department of Tourism in 2007. She also holds the distinction of having been the first Congresswoman of the Lone District of Aklan in 2001 to 2004. Subsequently, she served as Vice Governor of Aklan for 3 terms until 2016. Her exemplary record in public service has been duly acknowledged by Soroptimist over the years. In 2006, Soroptimist International of Calibo named her one of the Women Achievers of Aklan. In 2008, she was recognized by SIPR as one of the outstanding women in public service. And in 2013, she received the Mariquita S. Castelo Centennial Leadership Award from Soroptimist International of the Philippines Region, a Foundation, Inc. She was also recognized by the Provincial Gender and Development Council of Aklan as among the outstanding women leaders of the province in 2007. Ladies, please give a warm welcome to our SIAPR Governor for Biennium 2020 to 2022, Honorable Gabriel Venus Calizo Quimpo of SI Calibo, better known to us as Governor Billy.
Thank you very much, Sid, for the kind introduction. Salamat. Outgoing President Bing De Jesus and your officers. Incoming President Tits Gorospe and your officers. SIPR Governor-elect Gigi Peñalosa. SIPR Treasurer Michelle Antonio, who is also your Charter President and currently your Director. My good friend, Didi Baby Ocampo, fellow Soroptimist, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
You're not
Morning,
only
Gov.
gorgeous ladies. Just listening to your speeches and your report, all of you, I can confidently say, are women of real substance. I am so impressed.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me to your installation of club officers for Biennium 2020 to 2022. Much as we all wanted to be together in this momentous occasion, quarantine restriction prohibit us from doing so. However, I must congratulate you, SI-Antipolo, for keeping the Soroptimist spirit burning and taking this bold step to adapt to the new normal of using modern technology in your determination not to let this COVID-19 pandemic get in the way of your commitment to continue to move the Soroptimist mission forward with even more vigor and enthusiasm amidst the challenges of the present situation. This pandemic made us realize how vulnerable all of us are as we wake up every morning counting the increasing number of those who are afflicted and those who have perished. May they rest in peace. Indeed, we are blessed as we are still around healthy and safe.
Yes.
My dear colleagues, let us count our blessings and be grateful by being a blessing to others. I believe that this is the very heart and soul of a true Soroptimist, a woman blessed and is a blessing to others. If we are to adapt to the new normal, our biggest challenge really is for our membership to make full use of modern technology in order to keep themselves apprised with all club activities and to use the technology in exchanging ideas on innovative strategies in implementing programs and projects. I am appealing, therefore, to your district director and club president to ensure that your members are capacitated in the use of technology through conduct of trainings, and to ensure that you constantly engage your members in club activities to maximize their potentials and maintain their enthusiasm. At this point, allow me to just give you a brief of my Biennium Trust or Governor's Advocacy Program, empowering women through sustainable livelihoods. Having been in public service for many years, exposed me to the critical need of capacitating our underprivileged constituents and providing them with livelihood support to generate the much needed income. I believe when our people are empowered economically, peace will reign in our land. Rural women are a significant, vital, and sizable proportion of humankind. They are the backbone of sustainable livelihoods and provide food security for their families and communities. Their work is crucial not only for the progress of rural households and local economies, but also for national economies through rural women's participation in agricultural value chains. Yet, as we all know, rural women suffer disproportionately from poverty and face multiple forms of discrimination, violence, and insecurity. The need to sustain our government's food sufficiency program and home-based economy was made more pronounced during the months that we were placed under community quarantine. It was very apparent that those who planted vegetables, fruits, and other agricultural products in their backyard or small farms, and those who have home-based small businesses like craft making, weaving, sewing, small piggery, poultry, pottery, and the likes, were not adversely affected as much as those purely dependent on employment due to quarantine restrictions. This experience convinced me even more to explore and develop partnership agreements with government and other foundations to tap the Soroptimist clubs as its implementing arm to conduct trainings and eventually provide sustainable livelihoods to our women beneficiaries, and also to provide continuing education for our girl beneficiaries of school aids through scholarship programs. My biennial trust will be chaired by Ms. Luz Templonuevo, a member of SI-Antipolo, who has extensive experience at the Department of Trade and Industry, most recent of which is as business counselor for the Negosyo Center program of our province. You can count on me to give this advocacy my personal attention. Mechanics of engagement will be communicated to respective clubs in due time. Not to preempt entirely my acceptance speech, may I join you to watch the SIAPR installation of officers at 7 to 8 tonight via SIAPR FB fan page, and so you will meet all your incoming officers. I will conclude my message with my dream that we will navigate this interesting biennium 2020 to 2022 as a team. I fondly call it Team Innovators, working harmoniously together towards one direction and come out of it feeling closer than ever, happy and accomplished. This is the kind of legacy we all want to achieve during our term. thank you once again for the successful biennium 2018-2020 under the leadership of President Bing De Jesus and our officers and members. My congratulations and best wishes to the newly installed President Tits Gorospe and her officers. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga at mabuhay ang Soroptimist.
Thank you very much, Governor. We look forward to working under your biennium.
Thank you.
Now, to bring to a close these proceedings, may I call on Director Chato Dolot for the closing prayer.
Let us close our eyes, bow our heads, and put ourselves forward. We give you thanks for all the visions that it was blessed with. Thank you for the service of SI and SED and friends who have made all things possible and beautiful for our club in officers and members work of love. This is the first for SIPR and a big for the rest to the Rospe, who are with officers of PR and the SI America. Unite us and let your wisdom and perfection fall upon us now as we gather virtually in your holy presence. May we serve and love with a heart pure as thine, and grant us compassion and empathy in all who we work for and work with. All glory and honor is yours, Almighty Father. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Director.
Thank
Chato.
Pwede mag-freeze, pwede mag-stay muna. We'll take your picture. We'll take everyone's picture.
Yes, yes.
Soroptimist.
Smile.
Pwede na tayo mag-fellowship.
Oo. Ready?
Soroptimist
Symphony.
Picture muna.
Symphony
Tapos,
muna.
okay,
Symphony.
sige. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Can I call on Director Mimi Nitura to lead us in singing the Soroptimist Symphony?
Symphony.
I sent the lyrics. I sent the lyrics of the symphony sa Viber group natin.
Okay.
Please open the lyrics. I sent it there.
I sent it also.
Okay.
Okay.
Sana.
Handa, awit.
Okay.
If I can serve another's need. If I can be a friend
indeed.
If
I can
lessen
someone's pain,
always be glad to share my gain. Then I will
joys
meaning true.
Solo mo na lang, Mi.
Find work to do. Then I will know the reason why
Soroptimist am I.
Kapwa ko.
sa'yo
nagawasan
ko
tutuwag
kaisa
kung tunay naligaya
naligaya
bunga ng maganda dahil ay nalalaman mo Soroptimist
ako Soroptimist ako. Yay!
Mahirap pala kung group singing.
May delay.
Hindi sabay eh. Parang
May delay talaga.
May delay. Bawas location.
Thank you, Miss.
Picture.
Picture, okay. Okay.
Put your best
Okay,
smile.
game. Put your best
smile forward.
On
One,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One more time.
One more time.
1, 2, 3, go. Yes. Dapat ba naka-pose?
Okay lang.
Yes, wacky. Some kind of wacky. Pero sexy pose na lang. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
Thank you, everybody.
Mag-fellowship tayo. Thank you. Congratulations.
I really look forward to working with you closely.
Wala na tayong fellowship. Sabay na ba tayo?
May merienda.
Andiyan po si Gob. Thank you, Gob.
Thank you, Bob. Oh, thank you, Gingy.
Bobby, miss you, Bobby.
Thank you, baby. Didi, baby.
Hanggang ngayon, wala pa kayo
Gigi. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hindi ko makakita yun.
Bye, Governor.
Bye, Governor.
Bye, Governor.
Bye, Governor.
Thank you, Governor-elect Gigi.
See you later.
Hey,
everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Bye-bye.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Didi baby.
Friends, Mimi.
Bye-bye.
By the way, si Mimi. Thank you, Mimi. Si Mimi pala yung yung wording ng plaque appreciation pala, si Mimi ang nag-compose. So let's give her a round of applause. Thank you for your help, Mimi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Didi Dorothy. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Maaga pa.
Thank you.
30 minutes pa.
Manunod kayo mamaya, ha?
Yes.
Opo,
Yes, we
sige
will
po.
watch.
Sige po,
Yes,
mamaya.
we'll watch. We'll
Yes,
watch.
we'll watch.
Congratulations,
See you
my
later.
friend. Tips.
See you later.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Full day.
Natin, okay na?
Okay na, yeah.
Okay na, picture natin.
Bye-bye,
Yeah.
Didi, salamat. Maraming
Bye. Love you all.
Salamat.
Love you
na.
all. Gigi,
Thank you.
Gigi. Didi baby. Thank you.
Asan si Lita, LV, thank
Si
you.
Girly. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Didi Dorothy.
Love
Bye.
to everyone.
Bye-bye.
Honey, Benz. Si Bobby wala na?
O, baka gusto
Wala
nyo
na,
magpaiwan.
natin si Bobby.
Magkwentuhan tayo. Kumusta na?
Chika.